the type of people made the club get. Many a day has passed, the night has gone by, but still I find the time to put that.
Damn, chat. I ain't get shit. Let's see. Who playing good? The Suns, man. Celtics. Magic.
What's up, guys? We're Beach Noise, Season 6, 2K.
Rico's going crazy again.
Always do that. Chat. Let me try this way.
It's pretty surreal to be a part of the soundtrack of 2K. Like, I grew up playing this game, and like the soundtrack is just iconic. You know, like I think I call my parents and let them know this is unreal. I think once I start playing 2K, and then all of a sudden I hear something we did, it's like, whoa, this is real. Beach Noise is our creative collective. Yeah. It's a way of life, it's our brand, it's our band name, it's our label. Music's the core of it all, and we've just been growing it as we can. It's Matt Schaefer, Johnny, and me. Johnny and Matt met working at Interscope at the studio. They both were audio engineers, and we're brothers. And I'm back at home making beats in my room, sending it up to Johnny every morning. He would just want to hear what I was working on, and I didn't think anything of it. Matt was like, yo, you need to bring your brother down to LA. We kind of just became an inseparable trio and just all brought different things to the table. Me and my buddies would, after school, would go straight to 2K, straight to our buddy's house. We're playing each other, and it's just like the icon.
Game time. Let's get it.
mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. What a matchup we have tonight. Greg in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best big bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And to the sideline now for a report on it. MP's career milestone.
Guys, he's recently moved into third place all-time in career assists. And I asked him what it means to climb the list. He said, quote, that I've been doing this a while. And guys, he's not done yet. He hopes to keep going for a good long time.
Let's hope so. It's been fun watching. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Smith is out there with MP. Then there's Bailey. Then there's Bancaro. And it's Queen at the 5 spot. Bancaro brings the double team. And he comes up with the deuce.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
MP looking around. It's good from the top of the key. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. It looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Double by Smith. Here's Randall. Brings it up. Randall's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Spencer. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this one.
Here's MP, and the jumper falls for him. MP's got 6 points.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
From the top of the key, Spencer's shot is off.
Well, this guy typically on my goodness, MP stealing the show.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T connected camp. Here's Randall. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
MP outside. Fires the 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Here's Randall. That's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 8.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And the ball goes out of bounds. And let's take a moment down to the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
Bucks leading by 3. three-pointer.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
And here's MP for three. And the Jazz with another three.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Here's Spencer. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging over 13 points a game. No good on the three. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Jazz. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in the last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes in the fourth.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. Give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Shoots. And Utah again with the bucket. Here's Wingate. Coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. To the paint, here's Spencer. And Carroll grabs the board.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Here's Steven. It's open by Queen. Queen's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And MP throws it down hard.
MP's showing you he's not afraid to mix it up. Absorbs the contact, no problem.
Bucks trail by 4. Has to Wingate. Aldridge double team. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense. If I'm playing with MP right now and I have the basketball, I am finding that guy.
Bucks won their last contest, that game against New Orleans.
Proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
And now, Alan Force has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And the officials have called the illegal signal right there. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. He tried to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Watson's check in for Smith. The Bucks also with the sub. Nicholson's check in. MP passes to Queen. Back to MP. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Bucks trail by 5. Now, here's Cousins. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Pelicans. Here's Nelson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Nicholson. He had 15 points last outing. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And Carroll outside. triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. Banchero's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, Banchero wants to see the answer from 3, and he decides to do it himself.
Anderson finds Smith. The Bucks working the ball around. And that one's good. Cousins.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Jazz leading by 4. To the right side. And the basket by Bailey.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Smith for 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense will generate is exactly that.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Out to Henderson. Pass to Nicholson. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Nicholson's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's not going to miss that sort of opportunity from deep.
Now Nelson. MP with it. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
And stolen by MP. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And now it's a 10-point Utah lead. And timeout call by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Alexander's checked in for the Jazz. Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. You take a look at the Bucks. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
And right now for the Bucks, they're really just playing out the string. Obviously, this is what in their performances here. The final number is about player evaluation and maybe getting the young guys some more minutes. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
A nice shot by MP.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And so Cousins will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 10-point game. A 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's MP, and again it's Utah.
Now you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Doubled by Nelson. Over in the corner, Randy. Back to Nicholson. Out left of the wing. Cousins, no one around him. Drills it from outside. Cousins has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Milwaukee. Back to MP. A fadeaway. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Bucks trail by 11. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Randall is doubled. Cousins with it. And he's there. And it's Walton missing. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And Nelson gets it to go.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Jazz. They lead by 13. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
We've got Randall. He's out there with Smith, and it's Cousins in at the 1 spot. So that's in Milwaukee starts the second. Jazz leading by 15. He takes it in. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead could continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Torrey can't hit. Utah has gone along. They've gone 5 for 5.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game. Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
In the corner, it's Nelson. Back to MP. Utah moving it around. It's a three-point bomb. Alexander's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bucks trail by 19. It's Randall with the drive, and stolen by MP. In transition, here come the Jazz. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Out to the right wing. No good from Cousins. And it's Utah's ball. They're at a 12-3 run. And the dunk by MP.
Nice decision by MP. If you see a lane to the bucket, you put it on the deck and attack.
Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Timeout call the Bucks. And Utah making a change here. Smith is checked in. Well over the course of the last 10 games, these big men have been the NBA's best at the charity stripe. Here's Nicholson. He's got 6. Doubled by Nelson. Nicholson dishes to Smith. Pass to Cousins. Randall from outside. A rebound by the Jazz. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Randall is doubled, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Smith, the pass to Nicholson, fires it up. Alexander grabs the board.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForest courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Cleveland played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays. Time is
coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, what a move by MP, just relentlessly attacking the rim.
Here's Traore, still yet to score. Pass to Cousins, over MP. No good from Cousins. Utah's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3-3 on three-pointers.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Milwaukee's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Smith. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Pass to Alexander. Now here is Smith. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Traore from deep. They grab their own miss. Randall outside. From the arc. Nelson with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Cousins finds Nicholson. Here's Traore. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so MV will bring it up for the Jam. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
It's got You know me? I took a nap today too.
Here's Alexander. He's got 5. Back to MP. And another one falls.
He's incredible. He just keeps raising his level night in and night out.
Yeah, zeroing in on 5th place for total points in a single season. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer, Randall. Rebounded by Lloyd.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Boy, high percentage shot, so valuable. MP making sure he doesn't waste an opportunity.
Here's Cousins. Nelson with the rebound. Nelson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Shoots it up. Nicholson with the bucket. Nicholson's got 8 points.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for you?
What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Cousins. Sinks the three-pointer. Cousins has got 11 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Utah moving it around. Alexander gets the bucket.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
And here is Cousins. He's got 17. Nicholson passes to Smith. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Nicholson. He's got 8. Rebound, Utah. Lloyd's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's MP. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Doubled by Smith. Pass to Cousins. To halt the run, and he lays it up and in. Cousins has got 19 points.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Lights out, and another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Unloads, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Nicholson's got 4 points this quarter. Nelson outside. Here's MP. A rebound by the Bucks. 1:37 left in the first half of basketball. Off target from outside. Utah with the ball. Pass to Ward. 13 feet away. Rebound by Smith.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
From 6 feet. And good. Got the friendly bounce on the right side of the rim. Randall's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Nelson finds MP. Nelson against Cousins. Basket counts. 10 points for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
41 seconds left in the first half of the game. For the three, and the rejection by MP. Here's Lloyd. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Lloyd's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
To the wing right side. No one near Randall as he lets it go. No good with the triple. Now Nelson. That one good for 2. And so it's MP making things happen for Utah. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching them ball out, Shaq.
Even at this point, I'm not sure there's a unanimous choice. Makes it tough on the voters. And getting back to that first half we just saw, guys, what a show MP is putting on.
MP is stunting on them, and that defense has had no response. You're playing with fire when you let MP get into the flow.
Yeah, he's leading the way, and I don't expect him to let up.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
I'm on Hall of Fame, guys. See y'all do. See what y'all do.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got Smith. Haley out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's MP, and it's Queen in at the 5. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
In the corner, it's Aldridge. And right away, they answer with a three-pointer of their own. Aldridge has got 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The Bucks shooting here about 46% for the game. Outside for Randall. Pass to Stephens. Baseline try. It's hauled in by Queen.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
MP outside. Now Smith. Bailey with a wide open look. And Utah another 3.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Bailey's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Here is Wingate. 10 points for him. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Listen, this guy's doing it.
Oh.
home. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Back to MP. Smith outside. And Utah, another three.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Stevens. It's all in by Queen. Queen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bailey. Back to Smith. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Wingate.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and it somehow comes away empty.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Spencer, and the rejection by MP.
Nothing goes.
He got it again. Sensational.
Elite Arsenal. He often carries his team on the offensive end.
And for all-time points scored in a single season, he's now tied for 5th place. Here's Spencer. And again, the Bucks miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy wins.
That one goes in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. Banchero kicks to MP. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc, and again another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Right wing. Aldridge double team. Pass to Stephens. Back to Aldridge. Hands it from downtown. Aldridge has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Milwaukee.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Good work there as it goes. Smith's got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That 3 off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Utah. And there's Banchero on the assist by MP. And that's 15 points for Paolo Banchero. Lights out. Yet another bucket.
This is incredible. He's now in 5th place for points scored in a single season.
And he does it all the time in style, doesn't he? One of the most dynamic performers this league has ever witnessed.
And no matter what they've tried, he just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And yes, it's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart in defense. Right now, especially on the interior.
Milwaukee's got the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the first quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
How about that denial by Paolo Banchero? Nice to see him put that frame to use.
Utah moving it around. And MP throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Bucks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Utah has got 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Bangs home the trifecta.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Here's Spencer. Randall passes to Stevens. Looking for Aldridge. He gets the big one. It's blocked. MP kicks to Smith. Pass to Queen. Back to MP. Bailey, and another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. The Bucks shooting 43% from the field. Spencer's shot is off.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
MP outside. Banchero right side. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pass to Wingate. Here's Spencer. Over MP. Spencer's shot is off.
Yeah, but the hand in the face is critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Nailed from three-point land.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Smith outside. Bailey pass to MP. Fires from the wing. And he wheels that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Wingate passes to Randall. Double by Smith. Back to Randall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Nelson's checked in for Utah. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Here's Nicholson. He's got 10. Pass to Spencer. And he's good on the free ball. Spencer's got 9 points.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
Out to the right wing. MP sets a screen for Nelson. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past month for MP.
And those are some numbers that you can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
Evans, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Alexander's checked in for Utah. Here's Nicholson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Bailey. It's good from long range. Bailey's got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
And it's blocked. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. It's good.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Spins. Here's Nicholson. And it goes for the fifth time and 10 shots for him this game.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Bailey. He's guarded by Cousins. Alexander passes to MP. 6 to shoot. For 3, Nelson, and Utah another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Back to Nicholson, takes the 3. Nelson with the rebound. Nelson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Here's Bailey. And the Jazz, another three.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And so Cousins will break up the ball. Celtics are coming into town for the next game. The latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a manny, but a profession.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny. Count it, good.
MP with the ball on the string and the defender in the rear view.
Milwaukee's gone downtown to watch since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. And Cousins with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
And so it's Utah, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back at them. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Randall out there with the ball. There's Torrey. And it's Cousins in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. It's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls. But overall, I think our officials do a great job. And the game is about as fair as it can be.
And that one falls for Nicholson. And so Nicholson nails both of them. And it's Utah's ball. Pass to Alexander. Good on the triple.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's Nicholson. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 2 assists in the game. Pass to Nelson. Here's Rowe. Nelson with a screen on Cousins. Back to Nelson. Lets it go with a 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
And Cousins keeps to Randall. And the Bucks hitting it from deep.
Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Cousins with the bounce pass. Torrey can't hit. Jazz have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Rose shot is good.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
And Cousins kicks to Nicholson. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rose shot is good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Torrey. Pass to Nicholson. Oh, good on the triple.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Count that one.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Bucks are gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Cousins, the pass to Randall. And the Bucks miss again. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Rowe from downtown. No good that time.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And here's Randall. They need this one. He takes it up and leaves it in. Randall's got 22 points.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Nelson outside over Randall. And the Bucks, they're shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Tries the spin move. Here's Cousins. Picked off in midair. Here's Lloyd driving inside. Count it. Here's Cousins. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although he put him in the Now, teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess prep and playing, right? So making plays and winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Here's Nicholson. There's 3 corners off the mark. Jazz have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. There's a good screen. Pass to Alexander. This one for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And he gets it to go. Randall's got 24.
Second chance points always hurt. There's not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Randall with a screen for Cousins. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Utah. They're on a 17-7 run. Rowe passes to Nelson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Nelson's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Just 5 to shoot. Nicholson with the buckets. Nicholson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Nelson with a screen on Cousins. Rowe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Over to the wing. Now here's Cousins. Here's Nicholson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Nicholson. Shoot 2 shots.
And that one falls for Nicholson. And so Nicholson nails both of them.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Utah has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. MP's shot is good.
Well, the three-point opportunity is right on time by MP.
Bucks have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Nicholson passes to Stevens. Three-pointer, Randall. Doesn't go for him.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own three.
Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Aldridge double teamed. The Bucks working the ball around. No good from Wingate. Utah's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. That one drops for him.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
The Bucks shooting reasonably well, 45%. They need this. It's blocked. And they get it back from outside the arc. Nicholson's shot is off.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Here's Nelson, and another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Pass to Stephens. Utah with the rebound. Alexander's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wesley. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. The Bucks shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Stephens got his first points of the game.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
MP outside. And the dunk by MP.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
Randall left side. Randall is doubled. Pass to Stephens. Here's Nicholson. Covered by MP. Doubled by Nelson. Three-pointer, Randall. Drops in the tray. Randall's got 15 points in just the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Jazz.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
A 3, and Utah another 3.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Pass to Nicholson. Here is Wingate. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Nicholson off the mark. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
check. Yeah. He's down there attacking everybody.
Big shit.